everybody and welcome to SimFly News. This is Roberto Capodici, I am SimFly spokesperson and I bring you the news on SimFly on a weekly basis. What's new this week? Well, I told you that we're working on the activation of the airplane. There are a lot of details that we need to take care. So let me show you how we do activate an airplane. First of all, you need to go on your setting page. And here you go on your new assets. Now I can choose one airplane to activate, let's say an Airbus E320-200. I can see the details before, so I see that my tail number is not yet assigned. I have no experience point. This is a new airplane that is not yet activated, so has all its details. I can activate pressing this button here, or directly from my new asset I can press the activate button here, and here I have my interface for the activation. So I can choose an airport where I want my airplane to be once is activated. So let's do Tampa, Florida, that I love. So KTPA, and here is Tampa. Then I can choose a tail number. The tail number has to be unique for all the users of SimFly, meaning that you cannot have a tail number that another user in SimFly has already taken or yourself have already taken. For example, if I use the tail number 72NNDK, once I try to activate, I need to accept the terms and conditions. I get the error that this tail number has already been used by somebody else. So I have to put at least one letter, maximum 3, and here I can put the minimum 1. These are letter or number, so I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I can do A, B, C, D, E. Same with this one here, also there can be number 1, 2, 3, or A, B, C. So let's say my tail number is gonna be ABC, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, I activate it now, and I see that has been activated. Now I can go directly to missions, or I can go to see my active asset. I see that here I have one Boeing, one Airbus. This is ones that I activated earlier. This is the one that I activated now. Pay attention that this is a preview, is not yet there. Okay, this is our development set of servers, so it's not in production. So all these airplane I have here are only for the demo and testing, but it's nothing like that in actual production. I don't own any airplane yet because I don't know how to fly. So I can go and see the details here, and now I will see that my tail number is correct. The button for upgrading is deactivated because I don't have enough experience point to upgrade the airplane, and the rest are information that are gonna be filled in as I go around. Once this is being activated and I put it in Tampa, something that should work but is still in production now. If I zoom in and I go to Florida, if I go to the Tampa airport, it should be this one. Alright, in the parked airplane I should see mine. Now it doesn't show yet because it's still under development, but like if it was listed here, okay, obviously it will be here, not flight number but tail number, the airplane, and my name as a user that I own this airplane. Clicking there I will be able to see my detail like my logbook. So this is the activation of the airplane, activating an airplane and selecting what airport you want the airplane to be put at. No existing tail number, so as soon as the activation of the airplane is on, you need to rush up to get the best tail number, because the most nice tail number that are around are gonna be super cool to see, right? Now, another thing that I wanted to show you is the new details, flight details, the flight report. So this is a test flight report, okay, is an image, is not in my logbook because I don't fly, but we wanted to show you how the flight report is changing. So we have the packs generated by this flight, by this pilot, and the experience point. Under here you're gonna see all the assets that have generated packs, and here all the assets that have generated experience point, that are property of the user that made the flight. So first of all, you have the pilot license. As you know, a user can have many pilot licenses, so this is which pilot license the user have and how much packs this flight has generated for him. The airplane means that this user owns also this airplane, how much is generated. The arrival airport, how much is generated. Also this means that this airport is owned by this user. In fact, if you see, there is no departure airport because the user do not own the departure airport. If landing or doing some activity is a milestone flight, for example milestone for Halloween that we need to do something particular, these are the packs that I earn for completing the milestone flight and getting my badge. And if I am a premium member, also something that is coming very soon, these are the extra packs that I earn as a premium member. Exact same story for experience point. The only difference is that the experience points with the license go to this license. The experience point of the airplane go to the airplane. The experience point of the airport go to the airport. And the experience point generated as a milestone flight go to the airplane, if I'm not wrong. And those generated extra as a premium member go to the pilot license. So at the end, the user assets altogether have 60,24 experience point that are distributed in this manner. So the milestone flight one goes to the airplane and the premium member ones goes to the pilot. If I say this wrong, I'm gonna correct myself in the next video, but that's how it should be. We also change a little bit position of a few things in order to make the user interface better. As you see that all the milestone flight give a badge, so while you do all the milestone flight, you're gonna have a collection of badges. Here probably is gonna be the first 10, and then there is a page with them all. And then the rest, you have all the calculation of your flight score and the penalty log. So the rest remain pretty much similar, but here is an overview of the new version. You can see the progress of the different assets that has been generated by this flight. In here you can see also the departure and arrival airport, while one only on the top was listed because belonged to this user. Here you see all the assets, how many packs, how many experience points have earned thanks to this flight. Now the number are 0 because again this is a mock-up, but the number will be correct. So even if this airport doesn't belong to the user, or this, whatever it was, it is actually because it belongs to SimFly, you will see anyway how much he has earned. In this case, because it belongs to SimFly Bank, it will generate 0 packs and 0 experience point. But if it belongs to another user, you will see this other user how much they have earned thanks to this flight. Alright, so this is the new design of the new flight report that is going to be applied soon. Mainly this part is important, okay? Last but not least important, the new client is almost ready. We're doing tests. If tests are passing, okay, there is no more changes, we're gonna release it soon. So this week you should see quite a few new things coming along, okay? So be patient, we are working very hard, but pretty much those are the new things that we have with SimFly. For the rest, we move to the Ask Me Anything section. And we have our first question that comes from Davis80. It's being asked the 13th of October 2024. He has 4 votes. And he says, "Hi, is there any relation between experience point and PAX earning? I thought 1 XP is 1 PAX. No. Experience points are given to the assets and not to the user. Okay, with the exception if some user don't have yet 1 license that's being activated, but in the case is going to collect the experience point in behalf of the first license that get activated. But for the rest, all the experience points are given to the asset being licenses, airplanes, airports, based on some things. So in license and airplane is the quantity of the time that they're being used, so to fly, limited but some timers. Okay, so during the activity of the timers, the experience points are 1 per minute basically. When the timers are limited, so you don't earn as much, but just a small percentage of experience point. Higher the level and the grade of your asset, more experience point you can make, not because you make more per minute, but because the timers, they calculate which is the amount of time you can earn, expand, so you have more minutes of earning available per 3 days or per week, as you want to say. PAX, on the other hand, are calculated based on the quality. So better you fly, more you earn. And this consequently affect the airplane and also the airport. For airports, depends from where somebody is flying from. So the distance from the originating airport to the destination airport, that makes a difference. The departure airport, I think, is depending on the dimension of the airplanes and something like this. Also, the airport has different earning basis on their own category and level. This applies also for the airplane. Beside the flight and everything else, it depends also on what category and level they are. And for the license, depend what rank they are. Each rank earn more. And so this affects also PAX and experience point. So there are 2 separate things. The PAX can be used to check out at the SimFly. So if you want to earn, if you want to buy 1 asset to an airport or something, you can also use your PAX to check out. And the experience point, no. The experience point are keep being accumulated. So even when you do an upgrade of an asset, the experience point don't go back to 0. They keep growing. It's a number that's gonna keep growing forever. Okay, based on how much 1 asset has been used. Bigger the number, bigger the level somebody can upgrade it to, and the more valuable it is in case you want to resell it to somebody else. I hope this answered your question, Davis, and I move to question number 2. Question number 2 says, "Hello, will it be any helicopters in the future? Thanks in advance." This has been asked by Surgeon Beats, 19th of October 2024, has 3 votes. Yes, honestly, that's something that we removed at the beginning, just to make things more simple, okay? In fact, in creating the database of the airport, there are 40,000 plus airport in SimFly, because we need to make sure that all the airports are recognized by all the flight simulator, because the last things we want that the flight simulator doesn't have an airport where to land and become a disaster. And it's not an easy task, believe me. There were a lot of helipads, and helipads are much more complex than airports, because usually the space, unless they're embedded in an airport, helipads are found in the backyard of a house and pretty much everywhere, and they take very little space. So even the boundaries to determine the precision for saying you landed inside the helipad or not is not like a runway for an airplane, that the coordinates are a little bit larger, so it's easy to determine, and we're making mistake there too, if an airplane landed inside the airport in the correct runway, etc, etc. With helicopter, this is a little bit more challenging, because the helipad in fact is small and is located in very strange places. So yes, we want to put helicopters in the future and have a very particular mission just for the helicopters. But first of all, let's make sure everything else is working perfectly with the airplanes, and it's gonna be a challenge for 2025 onward. Okay, this is probably something that if we get a lot of requests from many other people, we're gonna speed up a little bit, but is in the roadmap, is in the future of SimFly. I hope this answers your question, Surgeon Beats. Question number 3 in Spanish. ¿Para cuándo un cliente que nos permita a los usuarios de Mac poder participar? Is asked by Alpha Sirio, the 15th of July, which is a little bit old question with 2 votes. Pretty much, Alpha Sirio is asking when Apple, Macintosh, macOS users gonna have a client that allow them also to participate into SimFly. Believe me, Alpha Sirio, we are really in the desire of doing something like this, but we need to first be sure that the current client for Windows work well. Once this is solid, then we can finally move and start preparing the one for Mac, for Linux, and so on. And Xbox is also something that we really want to bring in SimFly. Challenges apart, we need to first be sure that the one for Microsoft Windows is strong and stable. We need to get also is a different kind of coding compared to the servers, compared to the rest of SimFly, and you know, it's not easy to also get the right people in place there. We are working on it. Be patient. It's not gonna happen very fast, but it's going to happen as well. And question number 4, asked by Kindra, 20th of September 2024, with only 2 votes. Guys, please go votes in the Ask Me Anything section of SimFly. The web address is shop.simfly.io/AMA. Simple. Go there, read the question, ask your intelligence beautiful questions, so we have material for our videos, and vote other people's questions because this is important. You need to be logged in to both ask a question and vote for a question, but do it please. So question number 4, I will say, asked by Indra, 20th September with 2 votes. He says, I enjoy flying military jets in Microsoft Flight Simulator, for example the F-35, in virtual air shows. Will SimFly have any mission that relax flight restriction for high-performance aircrafts? Also, will military jets ever be recognized by SimFly? Yes, Kindra, this is something that is gonna come quite soon in SimFly, and we need to know between all of you, all the simmers that are watching our video until now at this point, so please let us know through the support form in Discord, wherever you want, which is the model of the airplanes that you use the most. We already have now the F-35 by Kindra, but maybe there are more. With this in mind, we're going to list in our airplane 2 or 3 most used models of a military airplane. At the same time, we're gonna open one special mission for military airplanes where even a sudden turn and you know, very strong acceleration, etc., are not considered a fault and, you know, cancel the mission, but actually we can work together also in making missions that are very nice and adapted to this kind of airplane. But given what we have already prepared until now, it's not a complicated task to do this, so we can actually do. So we are happy to work in this direction quite fast as well. So just let us know airplane models, let us know what is, and you know, some of you need to help us test as well if the limits are correct, and we're gonna do it properly. We're gonna create a mission for military airplane. Okay, that's all. We answered 4 questions of the Ask Me Anything session. We shared some news in how to activate the airplane. Pay attention, those are yet not in production, those are previews. So it's gonna arrive in production surprisingly one of the day of this week if everything goes well. You also see the new flight report with the separation or calculation of packs and experience points. And you know that the new client is going to arrive soon, so that we can finally make sure that everything works okay, and then we can start probably working toward a new version of the client. Thank you for watching again, and SimFly, take off and get more.